right, hello, going live. In the mail today, I received our gift books from Dell, and you can see how it arrived here. Open, the seal broke, so I have no idea whether these books became loose in the mail or whether they were damaged. But these are the books we're signing and gifting to individuals. Individuals who are either in the project or supported us. So these are books that Dell signed. He shipped them to me, and now I'm going to sign them. And then I'm going to ship them out one at a time to people all over the country and all over the globe. But I am going to go ahead and just open. I'm not going to share the books necessarily, but I think they're probably okay. It looks like one side is really heavily taped, so I think we're okay. One side came loose. I don't imagine it got any moisture or anything in it, but if for some reason they are damaged, well, then we will collect insurance on it, and we'll do it again. I guess I don't know. I think Dell has insurance on it, so that's good. But also coming in the mail is, guess what? The hardback proof, finally, of the Drive-Thru RPG premium color paperback hardback. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Literally just came in from a walk and stopped by the mailbox, and everything was in the mailbox. And yes, sure enough, it is. So while I've got you here, there it is, the hardback. Of course, glossy hardback. Looks fantastic. All right. There's the spine, Dark Age of Man with our logo. There is the Murmur Tree with the ISBN. That is beautiful. Very good, very sturdy. Okay, let's take a look. Because if this is what I want it to be quality-wise, this will be activated for sale. And we already know it's premium color, so we know the paper's good. We know it's good bright white. It'll be about the gutters, right, mostly. Yeah, see, this is amazing. So remember this is fascinating. So remember the bleeds on the paperback at the top did not match. The bleeds on this are perfect. Go figure, right? Why the hardback bleeds would be perfect. There's no white line. You will notice this though. In the gutters, there's a white gutter on all the comic book pages. But it opens nice. Right, but you can see there's no white around the edges, but there's white in the gutters there. On each side of the page, there's a white stripe, which I'm not really concerned about. I mean, the comic itself is unaffected, so it's not like the comic's glued. Looks great. Holy cow. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks remarkable. So interesting. We have no problem with the bleeds anywhere else now. It's solely, but where in the gutters there's a white, which is okay. I mean that's the gutters, and the gutters on this are better than the paperback. Look at that. So the hardback is much better than much better. That's not fair. The premium color paperback on Drive-Thru RPG, the gutters are tight, and there's some top of the page bleeds. Not ideal. This, however, so far, of the drive-through products, this is a better book so far. I'm gonna go through the whole thing though. Yeah, I mean, look, the gutters, it's beautiful. No problem at all opening that book and reading it. So I would argue the hardback is by far, I was literally telling my wife, we just did a hike, and I was just telling her that if this thing comes in the mail in the next few days and it isn't up to standard, I'm not going to sell it. And the irony is I think it's a little better than the paperback. Remember, I said page 45 was really tight. Let's take a look at page 45. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going through the whole thing, though. Remember, I also said yeah, look at Dredgewater. It's great. No problem with that at all. So it must have something to do with how they bind the book, right? They make the paper a little longer, so it's got more room maybe when they bind it versus the paperback, which is bound differently. Yeah, look at this. Remember I said page 45. The Sea Kingdom, page 43. I said it was really tight. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, remember page 45 was really tight. Remember the pre-generated characters? Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, this is better. This is better. It just fits the hardback binding better, I guess. The gutters for the hardback. And I'm really surprised to see the I really anticipated the comic book pages were gonna have a bleed, but this proves what I was saying about I know Brian hit all the bleeds properly. He knows he hit them right. I know he hit them right, but for some reason the paperback they didn't hit right. But then we see it in the hardback and they hit all the bleeds perfectly, which tells us that Brian and I are very aware that we had it right. Well, he had it right as he's the one handling the layout of the book. So, but the point is, I know Brian and I know I know what he's about. So I know he had been right. Yeah, look, and the full page stuff is I can't. It's just beautiful. So I will probably be triggering this to go live to sell here when I'm done with this video. I'll go over to all I got to do is go over to DriveThruRPG and hit go live once I agree to the proof. And I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it. I'm thrilled to say it. The hardback on DriveThruRPG is beautiful. Man, the werewolf page. The werewolf page is probably, look at that. All original artwork by real artists, real human beings. It's wonderful. Written by real human beings. Lots of help from the community as far as playtesting, feedback, individuals contributing some writing. This will go down as one of my greatest accomplishments personally for me, professionally and personally in my life. I cannot be happier with God forbid I drop dead tomorrow. I would be happy that this is out there. And look how clean the glossary gutters are in the hardback. Man, that is so good. So good. I honestly was really worried about the hardback. I thought it would be way too tight. Yeah. And then our notes. There you have it, folks. There it is. The hardback premium color book from DriveThruRPG. Just a reminder, although this is damn fine, it is just a tiny bit. It's got something to do with how they glue it in, right? The binding. That's just all there's to it. So 45, I think, was there were a couple of pages that were like obvious. Sea Kingdom type. Yet again, looking right down the page, you can get in there. It isn't like you can't see it. It isn't glued into the actual font or the text. The pre-generated. So you get an idea how clean that is. And it's still a beautiful, beautiful book. And again, we can see that the bleeds meet on the end. I mean, on the right side, but they do not meet at the top where we have this slight white stripes. And then when you take a look at the bleeds for this, you can see where all the art hits those black lines are where all art hits the bleeds. And that's beautiful. That's a beautiful sight, folks. That means, again, as we knew it, as submitted by Brian, our brilliant book design and layout guy. Perfect. So anyway, there you go. I'm going to be opening these up, and I'll have to let Dell know if these books are damaged in any way, and we may have to make a claim or something, and then we can just order new books, re-sign them, and do it. Because like I said, that end is completely open. I can stick my fingers in and feel the books. The other side is taped beautifully, but for some reason, this side is completely open and loose. The books couldn't have been loose in the vehicle couldn't have been loose anywhere else unless UPS retaped that corner or something. So I'll open them, look them over, make sure the books are in good order, and then I will sign them, and then we will get them shipped out. Monday, I will go out and get all the proper mailers, and I will get them addressed. And all those folks that may be aware they're going to get one, I will let them know privately, when they're shipped out to look for them, or I'll give them a tracking number if I have a tracking number. So for all of those who can anticipate their signed copy as part of being part of the contributing and being part of the project and supporting us. So very cool. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And I'll let Del know whether these books are damaged. Okay.